Would you believe if I told you that one tiny laddu made with just saffron, raw cacao, and ghee can actually help your eyes repair themselves while you sleep? Guys, this is not a myth. It comes straight from the research of Harvard geneticist Dr. David Sinclair and multiple clinical trials showing improvements in retinal sensitivity, nighttime vision, and even early macular degeneration. And today I'm going to show you how exactly this works and how you can make this at home. Trust me, watch this video till the end. This is something your eyes will thank you for the rest of your life. Let's start with the science because I know my viewers love evidence based natural healing. First is raw cacao. Dr. David Sinclair often talks about raw cacao because it contains a molecule called epicatechin. Epicatechin increases nitric oxide in the tiny blood vessels of your retina. What does that mean? More blood flow, more oxygen, and better delivery of nutrients while you sleep. In one study from Journal of Nutrition, cacao flavonols improved visual processing speed and retinal blood flow significantly in older adults. Now saffron. Saffron is a miracle. Several clinical trials, including those published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Investigative Ophthalmology, show that crocin, the active compound in saffron, can actually reverse early macular degeneration, reduce drusen deposits, and improve contrast sensitivity in just 4 weeks. Crocin crosses the blood-retina barrier and literally tells the damaged photoreceptor cells to wake up and start functioning again. Ghee is not just a fat, it is a carrier. Crocin is fat soluble and ghee transports it deep into the retinal tissue. Plus, when you combine ghee with cacao, you get a slow, steady release throughout the night. So, when you combine saffron, raw cacao, and ghee, you get a powerful nighttime retinal repair system. And most people don't know this, but the real repair work in your eyes happens during deep sleep and REM sleep. Photoreceptors clear debris, retinal pigmentation cells regenerate, nitric oxide peaks, and blood flow increases. The most important window is roughly 1.5 to 3.5 hours after you fall asleep. That's why we take this laddu at 45 to 60 minutes before bed to match that repair window. This is exactly what Sinclair emphasizes. Timing matters. So before we continue, if you have watched this far, you are serious about your eyes and your health. So make sure you like this video and subscribe because I post deep science-based healing content every week. Also, I want to hear from you. Have you ever used saffron for eye health? And what else do you use it for? Comment below and tell me your experience. So let me tell you exactly how to prepare this the right way without destroying the active compounds. First of all, we need to infuse the saffron in ghee at 40 degrees Celsius. Crocin gets extracted without heat damage at this temperature. And it is very important that our saffron should be real because we are using this as a medicine, isn't it? And the thing is, there is a lot of fake saffron in the market. Anyway, I got my saffron from Thal and I checked it and it is 100% real. I will leave a link in description box below if you want to buy from them. Just mention that you got the reference from my video and they will give you a proper discount. Anyway, once you are done measuring your saffron, now we have to measure our desi ghee. You can use the desi ghee that you have prepared at home yourself or you can buy a reliable desi ghee. I got this desi ghee also from Thal. Next, heat it to about 40 degrees Celsius. You should not go above 40 degrees Celsius because after 45 degrees Celsius, the precious crocin of saffron gets destroyed. So we have to infuse this saffron in our desi ghee. So I mixed up the saffron that we measured in the desi ghee that we measured, and since I have this yogurt maker which I use to make El Rutra yogurt all the time, I'm gonna put this for 6 hours in my yogurt maker so that the crocin of the saffron gets properly infused into the desi ghee. And if you don't have a yogurt maker, keep watching the video. I will tell you how to infuse your saffron in desi ghee without using a yogurt maker. Right now, we will first measure our cacao powder. Notice it is raw cacao powder with CaCl, not Dutch processed cocoa powder, because raw cacao powder keeps epicatechin intact. And also make sure before buying your cacao powder, you have to see the certificate of analysis. I never buy my cacao powder, whether I get it from USA, UK or anywhere in the world. I tell the seller retailer to show me the certificate of analysis. Only then I'm gonna buy from them. Because low quality cacao powder can have heavy metal toxicity in it. Next, we will measure our cayenne pepper and cinnamon powder. Both of these are adding because it increases the absorption of crocin by 500%. So as you can see, 6 hours are over and our desi ghee has been properly infused with the crocin of our saffron. And if for example you don't have a yogurt maker, you still can infuse your desi ghee with saffron by either keeping the container of your desi ghee and saffron in a hot water bath. Make sure the temperature does not exceed 45 degree. For that you need a thermometer with you. And if you don't have a thermometer also, you can keep it in desi ghee, and the desi ghee might be semi-solid depending on the temperature of where you live, and you have to keep it for 12 hours so that the crocin of the saffron gets properly infused in the desi ghee. And as you can see, I have already mixed up the cacao powder and the cayenne pepper and the cinnamon that we measured into our infused desi ghee. Now we have to add the honey. So mix everything well, and if you want to avoid honey, you can use stevia instead, but the stevia does not cover up the strength of the cayenne pepper. It has cayenne pepper in it, so it has a very strong taste. So once everything is mixed well, take about a teaspoonful and roll it into a 15-gram walnut sized ball. And that's it. One ball is one nightly dose. Stack them up in the container, and this will remain good in the fridge for about 3 months and in the freezer for about 6 months. And after that, the crocin starts deteriorating. So you have to take one laddu, about 15 grams every night, about 1 hour before you sleep on an empty stomach, because the protein in your food blocks the flavonol absorption. Fats help in the retinal delivery, so the timing matches your body's repair cycle. If someone sleeps late like 1 am, it still works. Just take the laddu about 45 minutes before you sleep. So these laddus are ideal for people with eye strain, early macular degeneration, which is very common in people with diabetic retinopathy and glaucoma, poor night vision, computer-related visual fatigue, contrast sensitivity, mild diabetic retinopathy, and aging eyes. It is also helpful for students, drivers, and people over 35 or anyone with dry or tired eyes. But avoid or consult a doctor if you are pregnant because of saffron, if you have bleeding disorders like hemophilia, if you are allergic to saffron, or you are taking heavy anticoagulants like Plavix or aspirin. From the clinical data and thousands of user experience, you can expect sharper night vision, brighter color perception, less eye strain, improved contrast, better focus, reduced dryness, and reduced drusen over time. Most people notice results in 4 to 6 weeks. So if you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe, and I want you to comment below right now. What else do you use saffron for? Your eyes are your life. Take care of them and they will take care of you. See you in the next video. Take care till meet next time. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.